substantive results, Todd.
A masterclass. Every time I hear that, I laugh.
No, a masterclass in how to spend money, Todd. Right?
Unreal. I would agree with that. And I think he's done a great job in spending money, if that's what you like.
Well, and I'm not surprised that Gavin Newsom thinks it's a great job. Gavin Newsom has done the same thing in California.
Yeah. And he's done a real good job at that. You know,
crime is up, homelessness is up.
Bankrupting that state, and Joe Biden bankrupting this country. I wonder what the reaction is at the White House, because it's one of those things. Do you appreciate the fact that he's giving you all these praise comments, or do you look over your shoulder and being like, uh-oh, this was the guy who a year ago was measuring the curtains, and it is definitely Shakespearean, I think, and it'll be interesting to watch. I know you and I disagree, Maria. You think he's hopping in 2024. I think my gut tells me, based upon the polls that have shown Trump beating Joe Biden, I wonder if Gavin Newsom says, why don't I go out there now, plant the seed for 2028 that I'm the viable candidate when Trump can't run.
When Trump can't run?
He can't run in 2028 if he wins in 2024 because he's termed out.
Gotcha.
Right. I mean, it's a really high-risk, low-reward situation for Gavin Newsom to get in now, even though Joe Biden's age isn't really a question. It's the only thing Republicans and Democrats are united on, is that he's really not cognitively able to carry out another term. But for Gavin Newsom, who's had this sort of meteoric rise, who for all intents and purposes is the future of the Democratic Party right now, what use for him is it to expose himself to a contentious primary in 2024 and potentially have that future sort of blunted before it begins, when he does have a sort of open path in 2028?
Yeah.
If there is a primary, if Joe Biden were to drop out before the convention.
Well, we'll see. I mean, it's got to come from Kamala Harris, because she's next in line. So it's got to be her idea.
Yeah. Well, so it would seem, as you and I have mused, her upward fail may be an attempt to get into the Supreme Court, or something like that. Because remember, she was polling at 2% back in when was it? 2019.
That's right. She couldn't even get on the debate stage.
She couldn't even get on the debate stage, and then all of a sudden they realized, the DNC realized, oh, wait a minute, she checks a number of boxes for us. What if we were to pair her up with Uncle Joe?
Well, we will see. It's interesting to see how the Democrats are slowly turning against Joe Biden, though. I mean, like
they are.
Maureen Dowd and David Ignatius, they're getting directives.
Well, they realize
from the White
that
House.
he is frail. And by the way, to be clear, it's not just that he is 81. There are plenty of people who are 81 and quite competent.
Right.
But his problem appears to be medical, and that's an issue.
And I'm glad you raised that point of the individuals that are turning against him. Dowd, Ignatius, what do all those people have in common? They're all part of the media, and we've seen this over the course of the last couple of weeks. The media turning on Joe Biden, focusing on the age, not on the policy, because let's face it, the Democrat media likes the policy.
Right. Of course.
They're focusing on the age because, and again, I mean no disrespect to the institution of the president with what I'm about to say, but the useful idiot is no longer useful.
Yeah, right. But the Kamala Harris of it all is probably why those conversations haven't gone much beyond columns, because the risk is that if he does step down and she doesn't want to hop off the ticket, she is next.
Yeah. Careful what you wish for, right? You might get Kamala.